In late 2011, I had just moved to South Korea with my then husband. 6 weeks into that and into our marriage, I collapsed and suffered a major stroke. I spent 2 months in the hospital in Seoul and was told there that what had caused my stroke would never be healed. After 2 months there, we moved to Ohio so that I could go to the stroke rehab program at Ohio State University. I spent a week there as an inpatient and learned that what had caused my stroke had been healed with no medical explanation at all, which as a non-Christian, that just irritated me at the time. I had no idea. My parents and all my family said it was prayer, but I just didn't believe it then. So after that, I went to outpatient rehab. I spent 3 hours a day, 3 days a week there, and my therapist became my friends. They're the only people that I saw. When I was home, I was by myself, and I was isolated, and I was scared to go out. So at therapy, we worked together, and they just talked to me all the time, and it was really cool because I was angry, and all of my therapists were Christians, so God put them in my life, and they just became my really good friends. They were my only support system that I had, and they talked to me daily about God, and they asked me questions, and they put up with my bad attitude, but they just persisted. And eventually, as the year went on that I was there, my husband asked for a divorce, and so that was like the last straw with my life at that time. I eventually broke down, and I told the therapist everything that had happened, and my one physical therapist, Adam, he had invited me to his church many times. So at that time in my life, I was ready. I asked him to get me to his church, so he found a couple, and they would come and pick me up, and that's how I got back into church. It's how I became a Christian. From that point on, I started reading the Bible daily, and I just got so enthusiastic and so excited for God. A couple months after that, I moved to Crawfordville, got hooked into a local church here. Through that, I met my now husband, Brian, and God's used both of us, sent us to Thailand on a mission trip. So that's just one way that God's used people to change my life, and I don't know, just I don't want to do the whole thing again.